fellow explorers, my name is Tony Tapia and today we will be discussing Jupiter. So Jupiter is about 5.2 astronomical units away from the Sun. From this distance, it takes sunlight about 43 minutes to travel from the Sun over to Jupiter. Orbit-wise, Jupiter orbits between the planets Mars and between the planet Saturn, and it sits just slightly further than our solar system's asteroid belt, which we can see right here. Now this photo was taken from Planets Today, and it will show you where Jupiter was in regards to its orbits back on the 25th of October, which is when I took the photo. Jupiter is the biggest planet within our solar system and has a radius of about 43,440 miles. It's actually 11 times wider than planet Earth. Here in this picture, you can see the size comparison between the two. Jupiter is this huge planet right here, with the teeny tiny Earth here on the right. In fact, Jupiter is so large that you can actually fit 1,000 Earths inside of Jupiter. Size-wise, compared to the other planets, we can see that it's definitely larger than the vast majority. It really only rivals in size to Saturn. So Jupiter's atmosphere is mostly made up of hydrogen and helium, and it's actually not a solid planet, but a gas planet. As we can see, Jupiter has all these colorful clouds, zones, and belts, and now the top cloud is actually made up of ammonia ice, where the middle layer is made up of ammonium hydrosulfide crystals, and the innermost layer is made up of water, ice, and vapor. And being that there's no solid surface on Jupiter, all the little spots are indications of different storms. And the largest and probably most notable storm is the giant red spot, shown here and right over here. So the giant red spot has been observed for more than 300 years at this point, and it's actually a hurricane. And the reason why there's so many different storms on Jupiter is really just due to the fact that there's no solid surface. So it definitely creates those right conditions to have storms. And last but not least, we have the zones, which are the brighter areas. And the brighter areas, or the zones, indicate areas of rising gas, while the belts, which are the darker regions or bands, they indicate regions of falling gas. So the most fascinating fact that I learned about Jupiter was how short the days were and how long the years were. One day on Jupiter takes approximately 10 hours, which actually makes it the shortest day within our solar system. But Jupiter makes one complete orbit around the Sun in about 12 Earth years. So this fact really stood out to me because I personally thought that the shorter days would be equivalent to shorter orbits or years, but that really wasn't the case with Jupiter. So the mission Juno was launched back in August 5th of 2011, and it arrived in Jupiter in July of 2016. The mission actually plans on operating through July of 2018. In this image here on our left, you'll see a photo that compares the Pioneer image, which was taken in 1973, and it compares it to the Juno image of the giant red spot, and this image was taken July of 2017. Now, Juno's principal goal was to understand the origin and evolution of Jupiter. And being that there are still a lot of unknowns, I definitely think that we should still spend money on further researching Jupiter. In fact, one of Jupiter's moons, Europa, is one of the likeliest places we're going to find life in our solar system. So maybe one day we can consider sending humans to Europa. Here are the references that I used for my presentation. Thank you so much for watching.